What's up, it's Casual Capri, and today we're going to be talking about how I predicted Super Bowl 55. I have the I didn't predict both of the teams, but I at least predicted one of the teams. So let's talk about. So a few months ago, I made a video called Why I Think the Bucks Will Win Super Bowl 55, and I will put it in the link. If you want to watch that, you can. It's only 3 minutes. So I made this video, and I was talking about how the Bucks basically were building a super team, and they were going to be a competitor in the NFL. And I kind of talked about how the NFL is kind of rigged and how they're going to have home field advantage if they do go to the Super Bowl. And that was literally the 1 year that Tom Brady happened to go on the team. So stuff didn't add up there, and I thought about it, and I predicted that they would win the Super Bowl. Not win, but go to the Super Bowl. I mean, the evidence was there. They were building literally a super team. You have Tom Brady, Gronk, Evans, a good defense already. You just have so many key positions on this team. So why wouldn't they go to the Super Bowl one? And how would they not make it? So first, they end up versing the Washington Redskins, and of course they're gonna win this game, because why would the Washington Redskins win? They were a 7-9 team, so I didn't really expect much there. I knew the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were gonna win that game. And then you have them versus the Saints, and the Saints, it's really confusing with them because they're kind of like a decoy. Like, I'm not trying to like be mean to any Saints fans or whatever, but y'all are like a second round divisional team. Y'all lose mainly in that sector every year, and I just knew that this was your time to lose again, because the NFL sets it up so the Saints can lose basically in the same second round spot every year. And it's kind of true. That happened for like the last 3-4 years now. So yeah. And then the Packers game, this is the one where I feel like it was the most rigged. Like, I don't like saying that the NFL's rigged, but this is the game that I say it's the most rigged, because at the end of the game, if you watch it or near the end, the Packers have a choice to either go for it instead of kicking that field goal at the end, because as you can see, the score was like 26-31, and I think originally it was like 23-31. And the Packers, if they would have went for that touchdown, they could have possibly got a chance to get 29 points to 31 if they would have went for that touchdown. But they decided not to, and they kicked the field goal. And even though if they didn't get that 2-point conversion, the point is that they tried and they didn't do it. Why did they not make that call to go for it? And another reason why I think it's kind of rigged or whatever, because the Packers, they got possession of the ball like a bunch of times. They made the Tampa Bay Buccaneers punt the ball a lot of times during this game. So I don't get it. How did they not drive it down the field to score? They didn't do those little passes that they usually get. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the playoff games that they played. I mean, that's all I kind of went off though at the beginning, is just literally they had a stacked team, and they were kind of bound to win because, you know, they had Tom Brady or whatever. So I didn't really go off any numbers. I didn't really go off like any stats that can determine if they're going to the Super Bowl. I was planning to like make a video at the beginning of the NFL playoffs trying to predict the bracket or whatever, but I didn't want to do that because like I knew I would have got some of it wrong. But I did it like by myself without making a video, and I actually got a lot of the teams right, and I predicted a lot of stuff. Like, if I would have made a video about the playoff bracket, I would have predicted the Bills literally going all the way to the semifinals. But I thought the Bills were going to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie on that. But now let's talk about who I think's going to win the Super Bowl. Hopefully I get this part right. So this is how I feel about the Super Bowl, or who I think is going to win. So I think the Bucks might win, but I'm not going to bet on them, because the Chiefs, they do have a better chance, because I feel like they have more like offensive weapons. And if you're able to score against this Bucks team, their offense isn't like the best, because Tom Brady like threw a lot of interceptions in like the past recent games. The Chiefs, they have a definite advantage in my opinion, and it's a pretty good one if they can utilize it. But we can say this: the Bucks, they are really great. Like, they're really great at like just maintaining a lead, and they got a solid builded team. So that's why it's kind of in their favor. But yeah, that's who I think is gonna win the Super Bowl. Let me just talk about one prediction that I do have about this Super Bowl. So if the Bucks were to lose the Super Bowl or whatever, I think this will be the Super Bowl of all time, like the worst Super Bowl of all time for Tom Brady, because I feel like he's gonna throw like 4 or 5 interceptions, and he's gonna be like just hogging them, and the Chiefs are gonna be picking it off. So if the Bucks do lose, I expect so many turnovers. It's gonna be crazy. I expect like a turnover at the beginning of the game for the Bucks. I'm gonna be honest with that. But yeah, that's one prediction, or another prediction I have. But let's say if the Bucks were to win this, I really hope Tom Brady does not literally do another year, or is forced to do another year, because if he does another year, this can lead to him having more interceptions than he ever had in any season. So I just hope he doesn't do another year. I hope he says, "No, what? I'm in my 10th Super Bowl. I won it. I got my 7th ring. I'm out." Cause I hope he does that and doesn't go for literally another like season, hopefully. But these are my predictions for the Super Bowl, or who's gonna at least win it. And I got the team that's going, at least one of the teams that are going right. And there's like 32 teams in the NFL, and if you can predict one team out of 32, what's the chances of that? I don't know, maybe like a 3-4% of getting it right. Then you are goated. If you can get both of them right, then you are even more goated. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. It's Casual Capri. Hopefully you enjoy, and have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.